It's a secret we're keeping, whispers in the air. Family members coming from everywhere. Marika and Paul are waiting, can't be late. Counting down the moment till we celebrate. Shh, don't let it slip away. Tonight's the night we have to play.
Evening time, but such a beautiful atmosphere. No humidity, no snow, no rain, no sun. It's just amazing.
Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. We're in the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour and we're going to take you through it quite slowly and visit most of the restaurants, and we're going to take you into the craft centre as well. But before we do, let me introduce you to the dancing, the singing, most beautiful woman in the world. Of course, her name is Miss Ochin Gracivia Labouf.
Hello everybody. How nice to see you again and again. I remember when you was just about to fall down. You actually did fall down when we were somewhere in the police site. You
I'm always
remember?
falling down.
And you was like a good alcoholic. Like when alcoholic falls down, he always saves a bottle of vodka in the hands, no matter that his both arms, the legs especially, are broken. That's how you was holding your camera. Do you remember?
Always look after the camera.
It was very funny.
One or two viewers like to watch. Shall we talk about this little area? This is the brand new sunset viewing point, and in the daytime it's spectacular because you've got great views out into the blue Mediterranean Sea, but of course at night time it's all lit up a little bit like a Christmas tree. So that means you can come and sit up here and perhaps sup on that pint or two. But tonight we're going to take you with us into the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. Are we going, Labouf?
Yes, this area actually very beautiful area since they've renovated it, and you can look around and see this hundreds and hundreds lights under the step, every step, and it makes it like looking like amphitheater.
Yeah, it's like
This
an
is very
amphitheatre. Yeah, it is.
amphitheatre.
And it does look very, very nice, by the way. There's no doubt about it. So if you want to come out at night, don't be frightened. And of course, you don't need a torch because it's quite well lit. Just over there are the brand new street lights along the pathway to the rear car park. And that car park is to the rear of the restaurants that we're about to take you into. And of course, it's totally free of charge. So if you're in a car, could be places for you to park.
What about my dress?
You look absolutely spectacular, and you're in an awful lot of blue as well, aren't you?
I
Shall
have a
we
lot of
show it from the bottom to the top? Nice shoes, an awful lot of blueness, nice loose fit, a spectacality of a belt, there's no doubt about that. Bit of a rat hanging on the balconies, and some beautiful earrings as well. There we
Lovely.
are.
They
And
are
they're
my
all in blue
favorite.
as well.
They are my favorite actually, because everything blue suits to them, and I always look after them well, because a few days ago I dropped one of it, and can you imagine, none of the stones disappeared or was dropped off it, and that I understand had a very good quality.
That means it's good quality. Right, come on, let's go. So we're starting right at the far end of the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. That's the Paphos Castle just over there. Shame the lights are not on because they strobe in all sorts of different colours and give it a little bit of character as well. If there's a concert or something like that going on in the harbour, that's where you go, and that's why all those frameworks, and if you look carefully, they're actually blue seats. So there's one or two concerts left to go in this season, and then of course it will all shut down, and of course we'll slowly but surely go into the winter season. But if you're looking for a place to come in late October, November, December, don't discount Paphos, because we've got similar weather to like the Canary Islands, and lots of people go there, don't they? Look, this is the Da Vinci. And this could be a place for you, by the way, because they do some great crepes and possibly the greatest ice cream in downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. What do you got to say, Gracivia?
Oh, I think that this place here, since it started to work, is always busy. But this time of the day, probably the people went more in the daytime, as it's gone a bit cooler, but we cannot complain of chillness or something. But I do mean that people come in and enjoy ice creams mostly the daytime now and again. But when it was much hotter, it was all full here, if I remember well.
It was indeed. But of course, in the daytime, it's still packed because, again, if you're thinking about coming to Paphos October, November, December, and you're curious to know about the temperatures, 28 to 30 degrees in the daytime. And that little bit cooler at night time, but not bad. As you've noticed, most people are walking around in T-shirts. Christina Booth, what's this place we've just found?
Look at
This is the Arts and the Craft
Can you
Centre,
show this
and
beautiful?
Christina Booth's found some doggy woggies as well.
Oh, the little one is running and wanting to make friends with the big ones. Oh.
So this is the main entrance into the Arts and Craft Centre, right at the top of the downtown Kato Paphos Harbour. Free to come in, by the way, and most of the people in here will welcome you, and you can touch things and pick them up and have a chat with them. And perhaps if you fancy some rather nice blue earrings, what do you think of them? Yeah, made out of felt and velvet, and they do look quite nice. I think so, anyway. Yep, not too bad. And they're only €10, by the way, so that's quite a bargain. All of this is hand cut out of leather and felt, all of this display. And if you've only got a couple of bob on you, €5, you see, there could be something that's waiting just for you. But there certainly is something for everyone in here, because this is where there's a young lady that makes all sorts of necklaces. Perhaps if you fancy a pearl one, well, you can choose the colour of your pearls in this particular place. Different sizes, different qualities, obviously, but there's certainly a pearl necklace or two in this little establishment for that girl in your life. No innuendos intended.
Every
Well,
time you
maybe.
come here, you find out something very different, and every time you come here, you always like something, because this lady definitely makes everything with love and put in very extraordinarity in her. The one cannot be looking like another, and if you see
what have
as
you
many,
spotted?
Yeah,
Let's have a
I've
look, shall we?
spotted this one, for example.
spotted this one.
This one I spotted already. This green one, which is amazing in my opinion.
So Gracila Booth has spotted
Yes.
that one. It's quite nice. If you fancy a bit of colour around your neck, what about that one? Chump chains at only €18. And if you fancy a bit of blue in your life, well, there you go. You can't get any more blue and a little bit of bling bling than that one. And that one is €250. A lot of work in that one though, isn't it? So lots and lots of bracelets. You can wear them obviously on your wrist, you can wear them on your ankle, and of course lots and lots of necklaces as well. And now Gracila Booth has found something else in blue.
These are beautiful as well, and it's only €15. I can't imagine. It's only 15.
A lot of work gone into that
Yeah,
for €15.
Yeah.
They're quite heavy. They're very heavy actually.
I wouldn't say so.
No?
I wouldn't, no.
Obviously I don't wear that many earrings.
No, you never wear these earrings, and that's why. But I must say, all are beautiful. Now these different stones are very in fashion, you know, different stones in one earring. For example, look at this. Yes, look at this. I love it. Amazing and always sparkly. And how much are they? I don't know. Again,
€15.
15. Well, it's
Bargain.
beautiful, both. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. This,
An awful lot of colours of all the rainbows in there, aren't there?
yeah, yeah. Oops.
Try and keep them still, Gracila Booth.
And,
The camera is trying to capture them.
Yes, they
Nice,
are
very,
amazing.
very nice indeed.
Loving it. And also all these reds and stuff, very beautiful. So
I
these
think
ones
Gracila Booth's
are
going to be here a while, but
also
otherwise.
these ones are very nice. Again, this fashion comes back. The fashion comes back. That's definitely, and well, it's sort of 1985.
Yeah, I would say so. Somewhere around
there.
that jazzy
We
era.
used to, yes, beautiful.
But there's more bits and bobs. If you don't fancy jewellery, perhaps you fancy a lucky charm to hang, perhaps above the front door, or perhaps in a bedroom. There's one or two of them here for you. Or perhaps a nice crafted and painted rock. Do you fancy that one? That's quite moving, isn't it? Quite nice, yes indeed. There's always something in the Arts and Crafts Centre that's unique and waiting just for you, and she's still at it.
This one are very nice as well, and very nice, very beautiful. This lady is well done, beautiful.
And you can actually come and watch her working, by the way, you see. She actually
She's
works. So perhaps
working.
if you want something unique,
Oh, look at this.
she'll do it for you.
Oh, look at this.
35.
There we go.
There we are. 35 euros. As we come over this way, this is a man called Nikos. He's in charge of all of the candles in the world. So if you want a candle, this is where you come. Or perhaps you want a goblet. Do you fancy one of them? Could be the perfect goblet. Candle holders, 5 pieces of glass, 48 euros. Absolute bargain. And if you want almost matching big candle stands, 19 euros each. Some great ideas, and of course Christmas is coming, so if you're looking for that perfect decoration on that Christmas table, or perhaps to come in with a bang for the new year, perhaps come and see Nikos and he'll make sure he has a rummage in your wallet, but not too extreme, because you can get a little gift in this place for less than 8 euros. They are 8 euros, by the way, but if you want something that's a little nicky-nacky for perhaps a little grandson or granddaughter, for those, 4 euros. Little miniature ones. Of course, back to the candles.
Thank you very
That
much.
set there, 28 euros. As we continue along, perhaps if you want a bit of brightness in your life, Sibi?
You see, the lady is so helpful, because I understood that I mix up the back safety pins of this, because I normally can change
Was
to
it
another.
loose, the back
it
of
was
it, was
so
it?
loose, and the lady helped me not to lose my earring.
So she
Otherwise,
adjusted it for you?
She adjusted it for me.
So, if you're a lady, or a man perhaps, and you've got some loose backs on your earrings, come into the Arts and Crafts Centre and have a word with them, and they are going to adjust them
our
for
earring.
you. Now, some unique ideas. Do you fancy a giant pumpkin? Because if you do, come and see our pumpkin girl, Lady Evie. And she's working live, by the way. In a minute we'll go over there. But look, here are some of her works of art. Now, this lady actually grows these pumpkins, by the way. Then she bakes them. Then she removes all their inners, and then she works her art and comes up with something like that. And that one is 40 euros. There we go. Not bad. Not bad at all. So if you fancy a totally unique gift, this is where you come. And like I say, she is in charge of the show right from the very, very start. Grows them, bakes them, strips them, paints them, and then flogs them to you. So totally natural and in touch with the environment, shall we say.
What a beautiful, shapy, how do we call them? Pumpkins.
Pumpkins, yeah.
Pumpkins you can see.
And you can get some that stand, shall we say, erect.
Yes, this one actually how you can see it undone. But since that, it has to go through many processes or to become, for example, that. And can you imagine that? Yes, it might be feeling that it's not a difficult thing, but if you have never done it before, try to do it. Well, I like both.
Have you noticed this one's got a slightly fatter circumference?
Yes, circumferences. And this one actually is new, because I haven't seen this one before.
I thought you'd choose that one. That's the biggest one, I think.
You see, this is 45 euros.
45 euros. Well, it is
but
extra
this is
large,
the
isn't it?
latest, I think, because before we haven't seen this one. And one of them, my favorites, actually, the ones who have in the ends, tails, little tails.
Where she's tipped them upside down. perhaps,
No,
and made them into heads.
tails,
And then
some of
Marika
them.
likes these ones that are coming up with their little
tails.
tails on the end. What do you think of that one, Christina Booth?
That one
That
is
one's
a
on a
very
little bit of a...
like
well-
a little snake, but this one we've seen it, I think, or something very similar.
These are her latest creation, by the way. Let's have a quick look at them. So basically, she's bought some wooden brushes, not cheap plastic ones. Let me turn them over. Good quality wooden brushes. And then
Just
she works her art, and a lot of it is very, very attractive indeed. Perhaps if you like a pussycat. Do you fancy a pussycat? There's plenty of them in here. Do you fancy a puppy dog?
Pinocchio is saying hello to you, Mr. Paul.
Plenty of nice brushes at the Pumpkin House, and now Christina Booth has found
A toy.
a little toy. So that's a totally unique gift. How much is it, Christina?
100?
100. Look at the work though that's gone into that. Look at the work and the art that has gone into that. So that's a totally unique gift that takes people back to olden times. Could be that perfect gift to those grandkiddies.
Yeah, it's amazing. Amazing, of course. And of course, too much job. Evie tried to do it in a proper way. We understand that she needs lots and lots of paints, and also this all connections
Cords
to
and the
the arms
connections,
and legs cannot be easy.
So lots of works of art.
It's a secret we're keeping, whispers in the air. Family members coming from everywhere. Marika and Paul are waiting, can't be late. Counting down the moment till we celebrate. Shh, don't let it slip away. Tonight's the night we have to play. Surprise, surprise, it's your special day. Let's open the doors and shout hooray.